Well, last year was obviously one of our most successful seasons we've had. We're very proud of that. We're going to use a lot of the positives from that year. A lot of our younger kids got a lot of experience. They're ready for new roles. They're ready to expand. I think they watched a great senior group lead this team, so I think they're going to learn a lot of lessons in that regard. But we're very excited to form this new team and not live off of last year. We want to start fresh and be successful this year with this group. Yeah, obviously two huge losses for us. Robin and Jules were a big part of our program for the last couple years, and their last years they really stepped up and had amazing senior years. So yeah, you're right, we're not going to replace Robin and Jules, but I believe that the depth that we've built through our recruiting efforts and through the player development of the players that are still on our roster, I believe that we can kind of by committee help fill some of the things that Robin and Jules brought to the team last year. I'm expecting Stella to have a great sophomore year, to have her continue her development, as a player on and off the court, understanding that her role will expand. She's not going to surprise anybody this year. I mean, people are going to know who Stella Johnson is, but Stella's the type of player that has worked on her game a ton this past summer and just has had a great summer. Has gotten bigger, gotten stronger, gotten more confident, is ready for her next step within the program. I'm expecting Cami to have one of the best senior years that we've seen here at Rider. I mean, she's a leader by example. She does what she's supposed to do every single day. Another player that we're going to be able to mismatch a little bit, putting her back in her natural 3 spot and continue to play her at the 4. So I think she's going to become even more versatile. I think she's going to become even more hard to guard because she's going to have a lot more time at the guard spot and the 4 spot, where last year she was pretty much our 4, which obviously she was really successful at. But I think moving her around a little bit this year is going to give us a new look. Every year there's obstacles. And you have to overcome them, you have to, move on. I don't know what obstacles we're going to face this year. I think one of the biggest ones is we have to grow as a unit and find our identity for this team. I think one of the obstacles will be other people comparing us to last season's team. There's 7 players from last season's team that aren't here anymore. So we really have a brand new team, and this team is working really hard to form their own identity and lead their own path with the lessons learned and being involved in such a great season last year. Well, I think every year you have to schedule in a way that prepares you for the rigors of the MAAC season. I mean, the MAAC, I say it all the time, is an incredibly underrated conference. It's a very difficult schedule to play night in and night out. So your non-conference schedule has to prepare you for that fight, for those battles. And I think we've done that again, opening up with Bucknell Navy, which both were in the championship game of the Patriot League last year. I think will be a really big challenge for us, playing in the Seton Hall Thanksgiving tournament and having some new opponents on our schedule this year. We're excited about some teams that we haven't played, Vermont, Holy Cross, teams like that we're excited to be challenged from as well. So I think that the non-conference, the way we've set it up, I think should help us be ready for the rigors of the MAAC.